Alright, hey everybody, George Peterson here. I'm excited to share with you my gear for my FKT attempt of the Spear Hiking Trail. I've been kind of working this whole summer getting things dialed in, and so let's get to it. I'm going to start with just the things I'll be wearing, and then I'll get into the base weights and all that stuff. So the first thing is my Garmin Fenix 2, pretty sweet watch. I've been really happy with it. Next thing is this outdoor Reseach. I call it the bonnet. It's super dorky, but it is extremely functional with sun and bugs and rain and wind and everything. So, and it's like a bandana too. So I really love this thing. Injini socks, the toe socks. These are really nice. I've got two pairs of these. One I'll be wearing, one I'll be keeping clean, drying out on my pack. So first, the Salomon Sense Ride is the shoes I picked, and I've used these quite a bit this summer. I really like them. They're nice and light, but they have a nice kind of a medium tread on them, so really happy with these. Next, I'll be using Salomon low gaiter on them, and they're just like a really basic gaiter. They just have a stirrup, comes around, and then velcros, and so it's really easy to put on. They work pretty good. I've been pretty happy with them. So the shirt I'll be wearing is this Columbia fishing shirt, nice and durable, and keeps the bugs out, breathes pretty well, offers a little bit of insulation. So and then lastly, my running shorts. These are just a Champion brand running short that are nice and lightweight and easy to move in. So trekking poles are the Cascade Mountain Tech. These are just pretty cheap. They're nice and light, and I've been really happy with these. I've had two different pairs. So alright, so getting into my base weight came in at 7.75 pounds total, and I like that. It's just a nice crisp number. It's just, I guess I was shooting for a little bit lower, but I'm happy with this, and I feel really good about the gear that I'm bringing, that it's going to help me get to where I need to be, and that I'm not going to have any major gear issues on the trail where I didn't bring enough or whatever. I think that issues that I'll probably have would just be more like physical exertion and that sort of thing. So alright, let's get into it. I've got this Delorme Inreach, a satellite tracker, my cell phone, it's the iPhone 5, Petzl E-Light headlamp. And I've got two spare batteries for that too, so I'll plan on doing a decent amount of night hiking, like early mornings, and then maybe in the last day doing some night hiking. So that'll be good to have. And then I'll have my phone as a backup. The Injini socks that I talked about. A Sea to Summit long titanium spoon. I'm not using a stove, and so I'll be doing freezer bag soaking, and so this will be really nice for that. And I eat on the trail, and so I just have my food in one hand and my spoon in the other, and I just eat while I'm hiking. So my water bottles I've got a 2-liter platypus and a 1-liter platypus, and these are nice. They're reliable. They're not the easiest to drink out of, but they're extremely lightweight, so that's why I went with these. I've got my outdoor Reseach Helium rain pant. And then I've also got a couple of Menards bags that I'm going to be using as rain mitts, so just to keep my hands dry, or mostly dry when it's raining, and if it gets to be that cold, downpours and that sort of thing. So and I've also got the Outdoor Research Helium jacket. So between those two, that's kind of, and the rain mitts, that's my rain system. With the Zpacks 4-in-1, and this is going to go on the front. So like right here on my chest. And in this, I'll have basically everything I need throughout the day. I'll have my food. I'll have my got pills. I've got all my water purification stuff. So what I'm using for water purification is a Catadine micro pure tabs, and so I've got 11 liters of water a day, and I just got a little pocket knife in here that I'll just use for opening them. It also has scissors on it, so that's my knife that I'm bringing. And yeah. I've got just pills, different pills. I've got my toothbrush, toothpaste, got a little thing of soap for washing my spoon and just for washing my body too. So I've got those things in there, and then like I said, I'll have this full of food too. So my other small bag is kind of medical stuff and just little miscellaneous type things. I've got a bear bag. This is like a rock bag from Zpacks that you fill with rocks, and then so it helps you throw over a bear line, and Zpacks slick line. And I really don't like bear bagging, especially at the end of a long day. It's like one of the worst things. But so I'm hoping that this bag will help me in doing that a little bit easier, and the slick line will help in that too. So that's my plan for food storage. I've got a little bit of gauze just for any medical issues, cushioning, stuff like that. I've got some anti-chafing gel or cream. Got some hand sanitizer. I really don't like using this stuff, but it's nice to have when you're out in the woods. I've got an extra part for the trekking poles just because they're kind of cheap. Those extra batteries for the headlamp that I was talking about, some thread, and a repair kit for my Thermarest air mattress. I've got a kind of a third of a roll of Leuco tape, and then I also have some Leuco tape patches. The roll I'll be using for just ankle support. Having some issues with my left ankle this summer, so I'll be using that for the support there. And then for these, this is like blister treatment, blister prevention. This is an idea that Andrew Skirka came up with, and basically you take Leuco tape and you adhere it to label paper after you take the labels off, and then you just cut out the specific size that you need, so then you just have these like pull off ready-made Leuco tape strips. So pretty sweet. I'm excited to use these. I've got two EpiPens. I just took the cases off of these and I just taped them, so I shouldn't need to use these, but I get anaphylactic shock from peanuts and peanut butter, so just in case any of the food I have is cross-contaminated or whatever, then I'm prepared for that. So got a little bit of toilet paper, basically like enough for like 2 different times. I'm planning on mostly using natural materials, but just for those times where that isn't an option, or it's just, whatever, inconvenience or whatever. So I've got a little bit of toilet paper there. Got a half of a wet wipe for each day, just for hygiene, kind of clean up at the end of the day. And lastly, I've got wound closure strips that are basically kind of like a butterfly bandage. If in case I do get a serious cut, then I can close it up with these, so keep moving. So and then all this stuff I've got just in this freezer bag. It's a quart size freezer bag. So Alright, moving on to some of the bigger items, I guess. Get the Zpacks Solplex. I had to finance this tent, you know, because it's like $600. It's a little ridiculous, but it weighs less than a pound, so I'm excited about that, and I think it's worth it because of that. So it's yeah, it'll be good. And I took off one of the guy lines just to save a little bit of weight, and I didn't really think it was necessary, so I won't be using the 8th staking area. My sleeping pad is the Thermarest NeoAir X-Lite, I think it's called, and it's the large, and I'm 6 foot, and I'm a really active sleeper, so this thing works really well for me. All right, I've got my Zpacks dry bag with a variety of things in it. I've got a Marmot pillow. It's just an air pillow, so I haven't actually used this thing yet, so I'm kind of curious to see how well it works. I mean, it'll be better than nothing, but it only weighs 1.4 ounces, so. Got some Hanes socks. I'll be using these just for sleeping in and keep my feet dry and cozy at night, so. This is some Working Hands lotion that's also for keeping my feet cozy, and so I'll be putting this on after I clean my feet each night, and putting some of this on to deal with some dry skin or whatever, just, you know, take care of them. So hopefully this will last the whole time. And then I've got all my electronic stuff, and so we'll just start with the little iPhone charger adapter for a micro USB adapter, and or micro USB cord. And I've got the Anker 10,000 milliamp charger, and I think this thing should last the whole time. You know, do what it needs to do for me. So, and then I've got the Garmin Charger, which I think is it's like a little over an ounce. So that's just my electronic stuff, and I'll keep that in my tent just because I'll be charging stuff up at night. So, and last thing that I have in here is just I'm not going to pull it all the way out, but it's my Enlightened Equipment quilt. It's a Convert 40-degree Apex insulation quilt, and I really like that. I've been enjoying that this summer, so yeah, that's all that I have in here. And then the very last thing is my bag itself, which is the Mountain Laurel Designs Burn. It's a 38-liter frameless bag, and it weighs about a pound. It's pretty sweet. I'm gonna plan on using my Thermarest as kind of a frame for it, so I'll put that against the back just to provide a little bit of cushioning, and then I'll have my food right next to it. So that is all my gear. That's 7.75 pounds, and like I said before, I'm really excited that although I didn't kind of get the weight that I was hoping for, I feel really confident about the gear that I'm bringing and that it's going to be a successful trip gear-wise. So, all right, thanks for watching.